Doing. So I made a critical error, and not in the way of thinking. I made a critical error because I just watched. The Golden Globes was today, and I just watched Chadwick Boseman's wife accept his award, and that was a mistake because I am a very empathetic person. So I am very emotional when other people, like, I'm very much into people's like emotions, like their pain, their sorrow. Hold on, I want to put this on main view real quick. So when I feel that genuine sadness, that anger, that nervousness, like those things, they affect me, and so I reciprocate those feelings. So yeah. Anyway, so I'm good, I promise. Anyway, so we're in Bastion. So a little update, right? To kind of catch you all up. I need to turn the. I think I turned music. No, everything's still the same. I don't know why it sounds so loud. Anyway, so update, right? So I found out on Friday that I knew the Burning Crusade, right? This right here, the Sign of the Twisting Nether, right? Which is the Burning Crusade time walking event, right? So it says Burning Crusade reputation gains from combat and quests increased by 50%. Cool. That did not click anything in my brain. Then I read an article on Wowhead that was like, hey, if you do the introductory quest line to Netherwing, instead of finishing that introductory quest line and being neutral, you'll be revered. And every quest is giving 50% bonus. So it's like 150% rep. So I spent Friday, like literally 2 hours on Friday, an hour last night, and an hour this morning. So 4 hours, right? And remember, there was a stream I had like way back when we were in Outland, and I was like, hey, I want these. And yeah, so now I have my Netherwing Drake, and I am so happy. Oh my gosh. I went and bought them all after I chose my one for free. And yeah, so happy day to me. So if you haven't done it, or if you're kind of close or whatever, I highly recommend go to the introductory quest line. It's like 8 quests. You'll be revered. And even if you don't have enough time to before now and, you know, basically Monday as a whole to do this, right, you'll still be revered. And doing those quests, I can automatically tell you, like run Karazhan, go to Netherspite. Netherspite automatically drops 2 eggs. Each egg is normally 250 rep. So if you have the bonus, it's 375. If not, it's 250. And he'll drop at least 2, so that's 500 rep. And those daily repeatable quests, man, it just chalks right up. Just do all the quests and like no time. Even if I didn't have that 50% bonus, I'd still be halfway to Exalted. So I highly recommend that. So anyway, we're in Bastion, right? Kind of catch you up. We've done 4 out of the 7. We basically cleansed the temple, looked into Lysania's past, right? Or her images, things, whatever. And now we're at Hero's Rest. So now comes one of the funner quests. This is, like earlier, right, we received, down here, we received, where is it? Vesper Totem, which is the Kyrian class ability. So now we get the fun ability, which is summoning a steward. So now we get to summon pick a steward. And for those of you who haven't been here, every steward is kind of different. Like they're each, none of them are better talk to him. So none of them are different. Like this one has all this and no pauldrons, right? Some of them have full pauldrons and not the whole armor out front. Some are male. Some are female. So My rogue chose. So this doesn't really matter, right? Because we're picking Kyrian anyway. So, but.
Welcome, friend.
Oh. Perfect. You'll do. Yeah, Appa.
Steward's job is never
That was okay. To be fair, that didn't occur to me until just now. Although she is 1p short. Okay. Summon Steward. Yeah, that'll go right there with our fun ability. Now, where's
Duties to attend to. Your steward can repair the beacon at your request.
I think this is the. I don't remember where the beacon is. We'll just summon. Hey. Also, in case you don't know, they automatically give you this, which is these Vials of Serenity, or Phials of Serenity, which restore 20 health and remove all disease. So basically, it's like a health potion, right? Get that going. Get that. Get that. Get that. So thank you, Appa. I am kind of excited. We have almost, as far as armor goes, right? We've got a quest to get bracers and a cloak, so I'll just leave our shoulders.
Polymark. We have urgent news.
Oh, Polymark. Cool, that's how you pronounce that. I kept calling him Pole March, so yeah. Polymark. Got it. Excuse me. I'll be honest, I kind of have a crush on Clea. I'm just saying. Sue me. Oh, well, there's a cloak, too. Should I... Let's go... Okay, before we do that, let's actually go down... And I'll be right back, bro. Don't worry. Don't calm down. We're gonna go do these 2 wanted quests, right? Get our cloak and our bracers. Cause right, like I think this cloak is 104, which is still better than the other thing. So, all right. 2 is the first one. Oh, get. Yeah. Pole dancers. Nope. Okay. Umbra Plume. Is there anybody sign up to both of these? Aha! Oh dear. These things hadn't spawned where I was. That's unfortunate. Ooh, that's doing mecha damage. Cool, got that done. If I judge this correctly, which I might not. I don't think I can reach it, but if I do it this way, I can at least cut. There we go. Okay. Right. Let's, I think I can leave party now. Oof, excuse me. Oh, no. Let's not attract unwanted attention, shall we? Let's not do that. Doge Beaks. Okay. Let's... Man, you know, having an on-usability lust, right, is like so great. No, I know what you're thinking. You're like, well, doesn't that waste it? I have no plans to go to dungeon anytime soon, so you know. Might have been a little overpowered there. Just saying. But we can delist my group. Whoops. Cool. The heck is Firstborn's bounty? Dang it, he's down there. Alright, that's my fault. I didn't look. I did not look before I cooked. So that's my fault. Put that there. I'll be right back. Made a miscalculation there. I want to see something. If I had the Warcraft mic, right, which is about that tall, it's still not on camera. Okay, cool. Which is kind of sad, because it is a nice looking mic. Don't let that. Yep. Yep. Alright, so this thing says it's lower. And I would very much like. Oh, hey. Oops, picked up a straggler there. That guy's just going ham. Well, you know, it was worth a walk around this way. Oh. Okay. Cool. Can I save you? Discarded Phalanx Core. Alright. I don't see that anywhere. And some of you are probably like, oh my gosh, how can you... It's right there, like 10 feet from you. And I'm like, well, I don't see it, okay? I'm blind. I am blind. Okay? Just leave me be. Leave me be. Dude, I remember I was at Fort Jackson when I found out, like, we had helped set up a PT, like the ACFT test for a different company, actually for a whole different battalion, I think. And they just all of a sudden they were like, "Yo, Black Panther died," and we were like, "What?" How am I supposed to tag you, bro? I really should do more research into these things, but I just don't ever. Is this just a flower here or something? What? Cask of fermenting fruit. Okay, cool. What does it do? Highly desired by large terrapines. Alright. Maybe I just bring him these? Question mark? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Yeah, but anyway, they were like, Sergeant Thomas Earl was like, hey, Black Panther's dead. And we were like, what? Caught us by surprise. And then for the rest of the day, we were just like, dang, man, he's dead. That was... a sad day. Very, like, yeah, it was a sad day. It was a very sad day, but you know, I'm surprised. Like, it was just a surprise, and I mean, I'm pretty sure it surprised everybody because, like, you know, the man never said anything about like, hey, I'm got cancer. He just 1 second he was there, and the next second, gone. But I'm glad, you know, if I was to die, I hope this is taking me to Hero's Rest. I hope that I leave a legacy, right? Like he did. Like, Chadwick Boseman left a huge legacy. And I think that's something that we should all... So now I just gotta replace the trinket and the shoulders, honestly. Alright, I'm ready to go to Lee Sin-Hold. Watch him pick me up by the scruff of my neck, probably. Yep. This is not like some of you guys where you get some races just get grabbed in the face. This is like, ah. Oh, bite me, Polemark. But I should hope to leave behind something that people remember me for, and I hope it's something good. I hope it's something that... And I think that's something that we all inherently want within the psychology of humankind, is to leave behind something that inspires future generations or gives someone some, like, hope. So, you know, I should hope that I ever am lucky enough to have such a legacy left behind. So yeah, that's what I strive to do. And that's why I really like doing this. I mean, you know, that's why I post them on YouTube. It's like, they're there. That's 'cause you're guilty. Yeah. Is she the Archon or no? Yes. Oh, she is. I thought the first time I played through this, I thought she was just like not the Archon, but like her first in charge. This is the Archon. Ah, okay. Now I'm got it. First point, got it. I love how my thing just covers my face. Like I'm pulling a Drekthar here and just letting the elements just. I like Clea. Her blue skin. Also her personality. I really like her personality.
Paragons, return to your temples. Address these. Monitor the walls. It appears you have a part to play in all of this, mortal. Let us see what comes of it. Go in service.
Honestly, I like the only ones I like all the Covenants. I think all of the Covenants are good in their own way. It really came down to, for me, less about the ability and more about the armor sets, which, again, for the sake of Enhancement Shaman, just conveniently happen to be both, which I'm really grateful for. Don't get me wrong, I am extremely grateful for that. I am so glad. But, you know. Alright, so what do we got? Ward of Loyalty. Temple of Loyalty.
Good. The Temple of Loyalty's ward is active.
Okay.
The Kyrian
Temple of Purity that we just worked on.
and the Archon are safe.
Right, well, that's, I mean, you know. Heroic Nathirian weaponry? Oh, no. Raid Finder.
Please, take your time.
Yeah, it's so lame. Oh, the Nathiri has those. What do we got? Humility.
Humility's ward stands strong. However, perhaps it would do the Forsworn service to relearn the lessons taught there.
Words of Wisdom.
Past memories of all Kyrian are stored at the Temple of Wisdom.
Alright.
I am quite relieved.
Courage, I think, is about to collapse.
The ward of courage holds.
Is that Uther? Gah. It's interesting. You know, I'm curious. What is everybody's thoughts about this with Uther, right? When does this take place that his change happened? Because, like, obviously it took place in Wrath, but we have incidences in Cataclysm, Legion, where he was helping us, and he was like a bright, shining light. I'm I'm very confused. Right? Like I'm very, very confused. Legion hold. I very much do like the Greek architecture and styling of this of Bastion. That's the word I'm looking for. Sun. Oh yes, quickly! I need Larian. I must go now. All right, so we'll do the Temple of Courage and then Tidings of War, and then we'll be on to Maldraxxus. Bastion I mean, it was cool. I think Uther. I think without Uther, I don't think it would have been like, eh. But I do like Pelagos and I like Clea, so you know, they help too. But Bastion as a whole, I'd rate it 7 out of 10. Yeah. I'd rate Maldraxxus 8 or maybe an 8.5, maybe 9. I really like the whole sword. The only reason I don't give it it would have been perfect if they actually just let it have as the freaking weapon, the rune sword that we so far crafted. I already killed you once, lady.
The Kyrian temples will fall, and the Archon's reign shall be ended.
The Maldraxxi attacked without warning. You speak to the hand.
Okay. I would love to speak to the hand if you'll let me. Can you talk to me? Let's have a moment. Okay.
You have my attention.
Well, yeah, I'm glad I do, but apparently you don't want to talk. Yep. Numb.
You speak to the hand.
Thank you. Good grief.
You betray your ancient oath to Maldraxxus, Lich. Justice will be done.
Whoop. Need to turn my bell back on. Huh. But yeah, I'd give Ardenweald a 6. But again, this is personal preference, you know. I just don't like it because I'm not very much into the nature. If you were a druid, if you were a night elf druid, it's like a 10 for 10. But you know, it is what it is. Can you give me shoulders yet? Please give me a quest that has shoulders. Okay, that's great, but you know, no thanks. Okay, we're not getting anything here. We gotta move forward. No. Well, there's the trinket we needed. That's, I guess, that's something. You know, hey. What would we need to do to actually do Dungeon Finder, right? Are we? Yeah, I guess we are. Plaguefall needs 100, which we definitely don't have, but... Okay, cool. I'm just killing these things for no reason, I guess. Yeah, they don't count. I do like the Maldraxxus. Like, if you're a warrior, Maldraxxus is amazing. But maybe, you know, and personally the reason I chose why I guess I identify with the Kyrian, or the Vinthier so much is because, I don't know. If it's our own guilt, right? Like, if our own guilt was to put us somewhere, right? Can you heal me? No. I will say this: the thing I do miss about being even a feral druid or a rogue, but in this case, we're talking about my rogue, is that sometimes you just don't want to fight everything under the sun. Sometimes you're like, hey, I just want to cut, I just want to get point A to point B, and I really don't want to fight you right now. I'm kind of not feeling it, and that's when you end up just sneaking by everything. Now, granted, sometimes that can impact you, especially with leveling levels. So yeah. I don't know. Ooh, Shank can go here with all my other meat. We're pushing through. We are pushing through. I just really want my, like I said, I just really kind of want my shoulders, because I just want to complete my thing. Now, it was a tough choice, right? Like, if I had done Blood Elf, I probably also would have done Vinthier regardless. And that's because of, yeah, shockingly, it's because of Kael'thas. But I also like it for orcs. And this is my reasoning. And specifically, right, like the background, I don't know if I've ever, like, explained. I might have at one point, but anybody who's new to watching. So basically, Kromag's backstory is that he was born on Draenor in the Warsong clan. And he got the red pox along with his mother, and his mother died. His mother died when he was young, and so his father raised him, right? But he always had that connection with the elements, and so that was more of his time spent. So when the red pox happened, while he was affected, he still wanted to help, and he stayed behind. And his father stayed behind, was also with it. Also had, the red pox. Unfortunately, well, alright. You can't use you. You're better. Right, that is male. Yeah, okay. You're much better. You can go with the shield, though, because you'll help. Cool. Anyway. But his father was very supportive of his thing. But growing up in Gyarados, right, like his father was gone, Garrosh's father was gone, and so was Draenosh's father, who we all know was Sarfang's father. But anyway, so back to the point. He became friends with, he grew up alongside Garrosh and Draenosh. And, he was kind of, Garrosh, was more of the, he tried to counsel. He was always there to, counsel as a kind of therapist for Garrosh to kind of put his woes to. But he would go out adventuring with Draenosh. And, he was very happy. Like, as soon as the option came when Garrosh was going and Dranosh was going to Azeroth, he was like, I'm right there with you. Now, interesting point, right? You can't see it because my face and everything else are covered because of my helmet. But he's got the glowing eyes, and that's because when his rite of passage was completed and he officially became a clan shaman for the war song, the infusion of the elements caused his eyes to burn with that fire, that elemental fire. And while it enhances his vision, it also will eventually burn out one day, and when it does, so will his vision. So it's kind of a catch-22. Also allows him to see using the elements and see guide by them. So anyway, so he went with them, followed Dranosh to the gate to Angrathar, and was there when he died. Had to stay behind and watch him die. But quickly was rallied by Garrosh and his things, his victories, and really believed in him, and gladly followed Garrosh. And even honestly, despite everything, because of his brotherhood with Garrosh. I mean, they were also from the same clan. With Garrosh being the rightful leader of the Warsong clan, it was clan loyalty. And so when Garrosh died, he followed Garrosh no matter what, was 100% behind him, because how can you just turn your back on family just like that, especially when he's not only your clan leader, he's your war chief and everything else. So then he followed him right up until the Veil of Eternal Blossoms. It's when, really he became kind of concerned, because he had also made friends with Vol'jin and some others, and had helped Thrall get a handle on things, and became concerned that Garrosh was losing his grip on what was right and what was wrong. And when he realized that Garrosh was planning, he went and warned Terran Zoo. Unfortunately, he was obviously too late, and that affected him a lot. That he had essentially been a part of the destruction of the Veil, which he deeply, deeply loved. And so he was there on that invasion, and cover the Anima Conflux, Eternity Plating, and Arconic Resonator.
The sooner you find those parts, the sooner this Colossus can help clear their files.
Sure. Gonna give me that quest when I was running through all of this. Good job. No, have to wait. Anyway, so once that was all settled, he was at the trial and did help defend the temple. And he couldn't believe the trial was a good chance for Cromog to see what he had allowed. And so he actually took as much as he wanted to take some time, when it became clear that Garrosh was, and the trial took a while, it wasn't immediate, and there were a whole lot of other things that happened. But, Garrosh disappeared. But in that time, he took time to walk, Azeroth and reconnect with the elements, and even took a trip back to Outland to reconnect with Mother Gaeara and get a handle on what had happened. Let her know, everything that had transpired. Thanks. And then, of course, the Iron Horde invaded. he went back and finally got a chance to see everything. Now, granted, right, he thankfully never managed to see him, but that confrontation at the end of Nagrund between Kromog and Garrosh was something that very much stuck with him, and was, I mean, he took a beating, you know, and you can watch it, you know, with that beatdown. But, you know, Thrall challenged Garrosh, and you know, yeah, Garrosh lost, and so, you know, he was there to stop the rest of the Iron Horde. That ended. Came back to Azeroth after he, you know, took care of everything going on with the garrison, made sure everybody was set, and did all that before leaving it.
We shall all meet at the shattered span below once our work is done.
What are we doing?
Loud and clear. I will just remove the Colossus somehow.
Could drive it. Anyway, so then he does that. He you know, Legion happens. He picks up the Doomhammer and fights with it. Does all that. Battle for Azeroth happens, and he's less inclined to really go to war because, you know, he's been fighting for so many years now. And so, and he wasn't entirely trusting of, you know, the really battle for Azeroth. He wanted nothing to do with he quickly, once he realized what had happened with Teldrassil, he couldn't believe he had repeated the same mistake twice. Not just once, twice. You know, with Veil of Eternal Blossoms and now doing that. And that was kind of a breaking point for him. So he avoided that conflict and also went back to Draenor and wanted nothing to do with, he did not want to be put in a position of trusting authority anymore. And so, you know, he would speak with Thrall every so often on his farm, but otherwise wanted nothing to do with that war. And then when Sourfang came and got Thrall and Sourfang both came and got Kromog and explained to him what was happening. And so that's when he joined back up, helped with the rebellion, and yeah, he just avoided the war mostly, and then was there for basically the climax. And now this is happening, and because the spirits, the elements, actually asked for him to do this, so now he's here. And so part of that reason is why the Kyrian fits so well into his, you know, his story, is because he has a lot of guilt. A lot of that guilt from his hubris, thinking he wouldn't be fooled again. His hubris and thinking and trusting a leader, like different things. And so, yeah, he's not gonna make that same mistake again. Ooh, that was kind of close, don't you think? So yeah, it just kind of fits in. This is his chance to atone for the mistakes and sins that he made.
Our forces have gathered at the Shattered Span. I shall meet you there.
So yeah, that's kind of his backstory.
Your forces are already pushed back. You have lost. What marvels exist on the Colossus needs to finish charging. My attention.
Ah! The shoulder guards that we so desperately... Alright, I say we, but me.
You speak to the hand.
Okay, that was... Yeah, that was interesting. Okay.
You have my attention. Call down your beasts. They will perish just like the rest. Fool! My army is
Isn't a Marth in the... Yep, right there. Necrotic Wake. Yeah, I know you're the hand. You got two of them. I've got two of them. Whoop-de-doo.
Is that all you have? I expected more. We are unending. Piece by piece, you will fall.
That's a lot of confident talk from someone that whose bones would do a decent price on the black market. Also, you weigh like what, 20 pounds? I weigh like 600 pounds. Somewhere between 400 and 600 pounds. Yeah, if you could hurry up with that, that'd be great.
Bonefang's spawn could use a treat.
Is there anything I can get a Bonefang and Marrow, yes, original names there. You've absolutely just creatively. Fine then. I shall. Oh. Oh, hey, epic upgrade. Nice one, guys. Look at that, 97. Really, we're only 3 points short of... Oh yeah, because Tidings of War is just a, like, it's just the switch over to Maldraxxus. So yeah, we're about to finish. And then we'll, I will actually queue for the Necrotic Wake, so... Uh-oh. No, Thanicos. Yeah, I admit, he's just swinging left and right, but unfortunately, he fell right into the trap.
What are you doing to me? No! 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 I have perfected you! Now serve me by destroying our enemies.
My undead warlock's gonna have a field day with this eventually, with going to Maldraxxus. And I know that, again, like I said, it's that necromancer feel. Alright, ready? Hip, 2, 3, 4, hip. 2, 3, 4. Hep. 2, 3, 4. Just in case I'm not in range.
What has driven you to this madness?
Are complicit in a broken cycle. Bastion
Not
is a
while
waste of
I
ammo.
stand against you.
Then you will be the rest.
Man, this went much faster than it did with the rogue. I'm telling you what, having the earth elemental, the spirit wolves, the wind fury totem, the ascendants, and the ancestral call, and basically bloodlust. Man, those really, those
My paragon!
You will suffer for this, necromancer.
Come then, if you dare.
Oh, I dare. Oh, I dare.
Rain death upon them. Ensure they do not interfere.
Oh no. Ow. Cool, let's go. You wanna pick me up and let's go? Let's go. Let's run away. Let's go. Shoot.
Until you gather reinforcements. Artemidi will report to the Archon. We must return to Oribos and inform them of Mount Drex's treachery.
Oh, of course.
My blade is always ready.
Ah, yes.
We must travel to Oribos at once. My people will surely prepare our armies for retaliation once Artemidi...
And now, Random Dungeon Shadowlands is a bonus 49,000 and the money reward. Alright, so let's astral recall ourselves back to Hero's Rest. From there we'll take a flight back to Oribos. Death Blossom way down below. Okay. Well. Okay. Let's, I guess, sell some stuff. You know, not a bad look. Overall, you know, could have been worse. I've seen worse leveling gear. For the record, to get exalted with Netherwing, I had to do a quest. And yeah, that quest, it costs money if you're not an engineer or don't have an engineer. So that was real unfortunate. Well, 8 minutes on that kind of sucks. But anyway, so all the money I had across all of my Horde characters, with the exception of if they had like 100 gold, I didn't bother, amounted to about 7,500, no, about like 8,500 gold. And once all was said and done, I was left with 2,000. So I've made 1,800 since I've come back into Bastion. I had done the first 2 chapters, so I've done some more since then. But yeah, I'm broke. 3,800 gold. Even if I put together, I might have like 4,500 gold across all of my Horde characters. Like, they're all broke. So that's great. So I really can't wait to get a token and get some money, because I need to check if I should put some on, if I put my alliance one up for. Man, I want to buy this. I just want those two. Like, the bear is so cool. You gotta admit, that's a pretty dope looking bear. If you're a ice mage, like a frost mage, that's a pretty cool bear to ride. I'm just saying. Just me. How much is the wild token going for? 131,000. Looks like it's time to sell, because I was holding on to it till it got about 130. Because it was 111 when I bought the token to like actually put up for sale. Can't see even theaters from here. Hey, look, I'm here. Fly to Orvos. What do you mean optional? How else am I supposed to get back here? Is there a portal somewhere I was unaware of? Like, what? That's the only reason I want to level a monk, is to get the monk class hull mount, the Banlu. Yes, Taranara. Aldraxis says...
We must not let war ravage this plane and unravel all that we have done.
The Necrolords are masters of warfare. It is true, but they have always used their power to defend the Shadowlands, not attack it. Mortal, you must learn their motives for striking at the Kyrian. Do whatever it takes to stop this conflict before it escalates further. Without the might of Maldraxxus on our side, I fear we have little hope of stopping the Banished One. The way to Maldraxxus must be opened. Gather Cardalem and see it done.
At once, honor voice.
Alright, where are Hall of Shapes, Hall of Holding, Hall of Curiosities? I don't remember. Maybe it's this way. I think. Yeah, it's this way. Let's see here. So I can get my stat up to 7. That's... Where's the alchemy trainer? I just need to know if it's worth making them, or if I should make them now, or hold on, or... You know, just...
Everything is negotiable.
I'd rather have the spiritual healing potion. Just saying. Let's... Hold off on a second there. Spiritual rejuvenation. See, that's what we want to do. If I had known that was a thing, I would have only made 3 of those, but whatever. So close. Death Blossoms. And Death Blossoms. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. I need 1 Death Blossom? See, that's unfortunate, because... Alright, what about cooking? I can make 6 more of these. Hey, looks like we're going.
All goods and services for sale.
Oh, 1 shadowy flank, and we can make meaty apple dumplings. Wonder what that tastes like.
You struck a hard bargain. Good show.
Probably not the greatest, but you know, hey. Let's move you guys up here, because you're not really needed. You guys to this middle ground, because I don't ever use you. And let's pull our potions over to here. Actually, I'll move you a little bit further up. and move you here. So we'll keep our food and our kind of our things over here. Wait, why am I eating? Well, that's a waste. I think it only is gonna last for like 15 minutes. Oh, an hour. You know, hey, what do you know? Kind of renew everything. Alright, so... boy. Man, we need a death blossom. That stinks. Where's the... Okay, hold on. I want to go to the thing. Have I been there? The broker's inn? I did the introduction, but I don't remember if it takes us down there. So we're going to go inspect anyway. Because also I kind of don't want to go to Maldraxxus till that pops. I mean, we're just waiting on a healer, honestly. No, I don't think we did. What's going on down here? Ah, the days of paying gold for guild signatures. I did that once when I made a guild once. Something very specific. Okay.
You have my undivided attention.
Cartel accumulation with brokers values. Oh, okay, cool. What does this thing do? Is anything? No? That's it? This is it? There's just one broker down here? This guy? Is it?
It would be my pleasure to help you.
Favors, please. Pelt. Aquamarine cartel chip. What the heck does that even do? Someone's gotta buy it. Let's go this way. Are we buying time? Yes. I was hoping... I don't think there's an auctioneer anywhere here. Unfortunately. Unless... the mailboxes are... this way? But nobody can be... yeah, right. They could be if they were here. Oh, man. What are the odds that somebody has the dino mount, though? Because I don't want to waste time going all the way to the thing. And you're wondering, didn't you just say you were broke? Why are you going out there? Well, because I hate that I'm 1 point short. Like, one flower from being one, you know, like, might as well get close enough. I was unfortunate. I thought I'd be much closer. But, it is what it is. So, yeah. Sorry I've been gone. Also, just on a side note, sorry I've been gone from streaming for so long. I took a week off because I got busy with so much stuff. So, update, and this will be posted on Twitter. Thursday, Friday are officially streaming days. I'll be streaming both of those days because those are now my 2 days off. So, I'm working, and I'm also, side note, I'm working with a friend of mine who is a streamer, who's also a coworker of mine. Who I've talked about before, DJ Brute. Me and him are working out, trying to get people together, or maybe just me and him, and doing a legendary run of the entire Halo series, right? The Master Chief Collection, in chronological order, so Reach 1, 2, ODST, 3, 4. And with some skulls on, to make it interesting, because, you know, don't want to just not... make it too, you want to have some fun with it. You know, I don't want to make it easy, too easy. So yeah, so I don't know if that'll be this Friday. I'm hoping, we'll get started this Friday. If not, it'll be one of these Fridays. So it'll be Friday's kind of stream. But again, it'll be posted on Twitter at iGlitch. So follow me there. And so yeah, let's. Alright, now I've only run this dungeon once, so that was a while ago. Probably last... I can tell you exactly when I did this. Oh, I have 15,000 experience. Wow. Anyway, Dungeons Raids, Shadowlands, Dungeons, Necrotic Wake, yeah. July 7th over. Oh my goodness. I don't know what's happening, but hey. I don't remember this being that hard, but you know. Who knows? But yeah, so that's the goal. So Thursdays, right? It'll be a Warcraft stream. Basically until we hit 60, it's gonna be a hard Warcraft stream, and then we might do some WoW Classic as well. As long as you don't mind me beating my head into a keyboard because I'm frustrated. Oh, okay, I guess we're already hitting the first boss. Cool. Come on. Doing good, we're doing good. Alright, well that's unfortunate. There you go. Oh, look at that. First boss down. No problem. It's our tank. Alright, let's see. So, it looks like... No? I don't know. We got 59, 53, 58, 58. So, yeah, well, I guess we're the low end. I think this'll... 37... Yeah, this'll definitely push us to level 54. Which, at level 54... Nope, not what I wanted. Nope. That unlocks Astral Shift. Astral Shift lasts an additional 4 seconds. Astral Shift, of course, makes us take 40% less damage for 8 seconds, so it'll last 12 seconds instead of 4. So that's pretty good. So 56 is going to kind of be kind of lame with the Hex, because I don't ever use Hex, mostly because that's a more PvP related thing. But it does only make it 20 seconds, so that does kind of help with that. And then, of course, the last one will be the Totem, which I think increases chance for an extra hit. Man, this guy does nuts. This guy's a monster of a tank. What is he? Death Knight? That makes a lot of sense. Demon Hunter, Monk, Paladin. We're basically, every single one of us has some sort of self-healing. Now, I know you're saying the Demon Hunter doesn't have it, but they do. But their enemies that they kill drop orbs. So it's not as much of a, like, you know, emergency heal thing like the rest of us have, but it does help. And Blood Death Knights are just, oh yeah, that monk is taking a face beating and is dead. Can I brez him? Okay. Alright, let's see. So yeah, I'm very excited for that collaboration. And I'm going to try and start uploading more content videos to YouTube, because you know, I really want to kind of expand there as well. So yeah. Oh, please don't piss this tank off. Like they're having a chat. You can't see it because I purposely put my camera over chat because chat can sometimes get way out of hand. But they're basically the tank was like, hey, if I can pull, that'd be great. And the healer was like, ironic name, I guess, because the tank's name is pulled. But he's basically saying, can I do the pulling? And it's like, yeah, let him do the pulling, but also don't piss him off because he's a great tank right now. He's doing a phenomenal job in my opinion. So let's not, you know, make him mad and make him leave because friggin' I don't. Oh, see this? Okay, yeah, bro. I did not take responsibility for that. You did not. What does a Marth drop? Trinket in the head, boots, and the... I've never unlocked the Forge of Bonds, so... But yeah, so oh man, he's got that cool spider. Man, I want that thing so bad. Gosh, that's the PvP gladiator. I want it so bad. I have a feeling when I use Bloodlust down on that last boss, it's gonna go like super fast. Die. The surgeon I hate. I just like the surgeon. Okay.
I will leave the effort here while my disciples bring you to the necropolis. Let us end this atrocity.
The corpses will leave its flesh. Prepare to strike at the next temple.
Just a moment, Mother. It seems that the parts for my new creation have arrived at last.
Yeah, I don't plan to be any of your experiments there, bud. I ain't doing none of that. hold on to that for a Death Demon Hunter whenever I get one. Not when I get one, but, you know, whenever I decide to level them. Ah.
Come, my assistant. These raw materials are in need of processing.
The problem is, like, sometimes I just stare and I zone out, like, at the buttons, and that kind of is unfortunate, because I'm like, I stared at the buttons and completely forget to check on what's going on in the battlefield.
Oops. Gorgrine. Try not to damage those ears once you tear them off.
Score. I think once we get through. Oh, excuse me. I'm glad we got through Bastion. I thought it was going to take longer, but I'm glad it didn't.
Vexing. Rotspew, get to work and don't fail me like your predecessor.
I just don't understand. Like, on a side note, like, I rewatched the Chains of Domination video, right? And a lot of things bother me, but what bothers me, right, is Sylvanas' face, and everybody's like, it looks like she's having regret. And I'm like when she's looking at Anduin when he's kind of mind-controlled and just handing over the rune for the Kyrian. And it's like, yeah, but she's, I don't know. I don't know. It'll be interesting. The next raid, she's the bad guy, so, you know. Or she's the next raid's in-boss. So a lot of people are like, hey, she's gonna die. A lot of people are like, hey, I don't want her to die. And some people are like, nah, it's gonna turn out like Jaina from the Battle for Azeroth, where it's like, you know. Did we already kill this dude? Dude, I didn't even use anything. That guy was too easy. Well. Tell me when to dust.
Bastion shall be
Oh no! Oh no! 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 Ah. That's unfortunate. No, I don't think you've had enough of us. I really don't think you have. I don't feel like you're getting the full effect. Oh, yeah, run away! Run away! Run away! Hey, We ended up with a ring. I'm hoping if I use my Hearthstone, it'll take me to Hero's Rest. Because this actually works out for the better. If it actually lets me leave. Cool, it did. Toodles. Cool. Where you at? Bruh. She's down there. Okay. So, this works out well because, yeah, I can...
State your purpose.
Oh, well, you know, thanks. I try my best.
Shall we converse?
Yeah, because this brought up the question of... alright, I need to go down, and I need to pick up a Death Blossom. Where's the portal down? It should, oh, it's right there. Okay, cool. Let's take the portal down. Right? And we can find, surely we can find one Death Blossom around here somewhere. Surely we can find a Death Blossom here somewhere. You'd think. What? Did I have track? But I found 8 million herbs earlier. I almost said herbs. I found 8 million herbs earlier. And now I can't find one. What is that? Something suspicious is going on. That's what that is. Alright, come on. One Death Blossom, people. That's all we need. That's all we're asking for. Just one. Because I get one, pick up, make the potion, you know, it'll turn out great. It'll be great. You know, good stuff. Good stuff. Ah, there it is. Oh, that's Nightshade. That's not what I need. And I'm grateful and all, because it is an uncommon. So I guess it's not terrible, but still. There's gotta be one here somewhere. It's a quest. It's great and all. Maybe here? Yes. Nope. That's Rising Glory. Nope. That's Rising Glory too. But we're going to harvest it anyway. Do I have a moment to help you, friend? No. I am on a time frame, and I need to find one Death Blossom, which apparently does not grow anywhere on this planet. Like, what? Where, what even? I keep finding Rising Glory. I found 8 million death, but what the heck? Why did that happen? I hate when that happens, when you're like there and you're like, oh, and then it just vanishes and you're just like, thanks. Didn't need to harvest it anyway. No, we made our way all the way over here. It doesn't matter one way or the other where we, you know, because here we can still fast travel back. I'm so confused. Where? Not in a party, not in an instance. Everything's good. I'm very confused. That's fine. Did like... What? Maybe I don't have my search bar big enough? Maybe we can head over to the Aspirant's Crucible. No, that doesn't make any sense. This is... Oh, yes! The Death Blossom we've been waiting for. And we have to fight this thing. Go away. Go away. Nobody likes you. Go away. Someone have to tell me in the comments if it's worth... Hold on. Let's see. Let's make a mana potion. We can actually get 11 here, actually. It's quite nice. Alright. It's the health and the mana. Nightshade. I feel like I have to harvest the Nightshade, right? Because, like, it's an uncommon. I don't know what it's for. I should probably look into what it's for, and we will on our trip to Oribos. Also, it's 1,000 experience just to harvest the darn thing. By the way... Oh, hey. These two. This relationship, this love thing, I'm so happy to help that Blossom. Got her this. She made her a necklace. She said yes. Ask about... Yeah. She said yes. No. I love it when love blossoms. Alright, anyway. Now I've had that moment. Alright. Herbalism's at 20. What's the max skill for this anyway? I forget. 150. 175. Alright, cool. Anyway, so, where were we? Yes, Alchemy. Nightshade. That's what we were looking up. We were looking up what does Nightshade go to. So, it'll go to Shadowghast Ingot. Are made from ground Nightshade. Ground Nightshade. Okay, so level 70 trainer is... Okay. Nightshade is also used in these flasks. Spectral Flask of Power, Spectral Flask of Stamina. Primary stat by 38, Stamina by 56. Interesting, 75, and that's 165. What level do we get our, not our Cauldron, but what level do we get our Trinket? It's 170, so basically the main, which you can make that, which I'm about to be able to make. Bomber's Oil, which I'm also about to make. So you just have to have Shade Stone, which is 5. You need how many? 3? So we need 15 ground Death Blossom, 6 Virgil's Touch, 6 ground Marrow Roots, 6 ground Widow Bloom, and 6 ground Rising Glory. Sinstone Fragments. 35 Sinstone. Interesting. What about the Red Noggin Candle? Halls of Atonement Crypts. 10 of those. Which obviously I can make at this point, so... Still Death Essence, which you can buy. That I can make. Ground Death Blossom, I don't get to make until 15. And Shrouded Cloth, so Red Noggin Candle. Anyway. Alright. So before we go anywhere, that's rude. Let's get our alchemy taken care of. Sell that, so I'm not going in with unnecessary stuff, which can be done right here. Sell that to you. Okay, alchemy trader. So what does it take to actually make that stuff? Death blossoms, okay. Bomber, so I wanted to give you a high chance to heal yourself. Just to deal additional damage. So shadow core oil is what we kind of want to put our weapon in. I guess. Yeah, because I can heal myself. It's less of a concern. Okay. Before we open up this thing, we're gonna set everything up again. So let's. Okay, we'll drink our smoothie. Now, we're about to come to one of my second favorite zone, Maldraxxus. So I'm excited for the next few levels. Okay.
What do you seek, mortal?
Let's go ham. Yeah, that. Enter Maldraxxus. I am ready. Send me through the portal. Now, I should point out something about Chromog's backstory that I just thought about that I kind of skipped over. Is that, yes, even though he was there at the tree, he did not immediately go to Outland. He still participated in the battle for Undercity. Because he wasn't about to let the Horde, you know, everybody suffer for mistakes. But once that was over, then he went to Outland to kind of get away. Man, I love Maldraxxus. Maldraxxus is just so creepy. Sludge infested. The bones. The darkness. Ah, that's the seat of the Primus. Kind of feel bad to happens to what's his name, but you know. Suspected Asmongold Tior. Cool. Ring the bell. I didn't hear no bell. Oh, whoops. It's... You got anything, or are you just here to repair? Cool. I'm not gonna complain. Let's go ham. This is the most insane, like, this whole session is like, this is just the insanity part of it. Sometimes I wonder, are they actually dead or no? And how is he not taking any damage? Right. Like I said, this is absolute madness. Bone Storm. Oh, lovely. Yeah, it's like it's just absolute carnage. Like it is absolute, just straight carnage. Like it's just basically like, hey, how many people can you murder? This is what it's called. Let's get ready to rumble. Oh, I didn't want to spawn next to that thing. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Well, you know. Oh, get... Oh, that's unfortunate. I'm kind of saving all my major, like, cooldowns. Like, yeah, they could make this go a lot faster. But at the same time, it's like, yeah, I don't want to waste them. Ah, this ought to help. Come on, die. Oh yeah, what's the mod you found? Found a mod for space engineers. Oh yeah? Excuse me, gentlemen. I don't mean to be a bother, but leave me alone. Leave me alone. Champion Gutrend and Champion Renmar. Wasn't that always been a thing? Like, wasn't that what you were talking about? Like, when we were talking about being on a desert planet, weren't you like, hey, just build some big guns? Like, wasn't that already a thing? Ah, there you are. It's got a cannon called the Odin cannon. Oh, that's... I assume that is as explosive as it sounds, I assume. Well, not explosive, but just as, like, absolutely, like, wrecking ball. Can you leave me alone, please? Yeah, a lot of gun mods. I mean, yes, there's a lot of gun mods. I mean, that's fair. But, like, what does Odin's cannon do? Do you, like, know specifically what it does? Or rather, did you try it yet? It does dig holes real well. I assume by, like, dig holes, I mean this thing's, like, blowing chunks of the planet out of it. Like, just, like... It better be, like, this super wind-up, like, you get this ion beam just, like, supercharging up. And then it's just like, yeah, and then you just watch this thing just blast like the Death Star laser, just like explosive. I'm really hoping that's what it looks like. Yeah, the final clash is about to begin. So what is this? Blast your target with primordial wave, dealing like that. Apply flame shock to an mirror heal an ally for 400. Estimable. Alright, cool. It's a flak cannon. Alright, that's... Well, since we know this is the final event, let's pop our cooldowns. Just dump large lumps of metal downrange. So, okay, so effective for, like, AoE type, downrange AoE. Which is fair. Dumps large metals. Not bad. Great, probably a good anti-air gun, like a good, yeah, hitting crit spots on ships like reactors. Crit spots on ships like reactors. That's fair. That's fair because you can just kind of just machine gun Swiss cheese it, just. Man, Crexus was so cool. They did him so dirty. Like, I hope he comes back to life, man. He would have been so cool. Which, I guess they're making it so Draco will be the next Margrave, but I liked Crexus. Yep, well, yeah. That'll be real effective, I think. That'd be interesting to try. I just want a giant laser beam that just, like, powers up and has a really cool special effect looking thing and just blasts, like, just, like, straight, like, okay, let me not do that on camera, but, you know, like, just straight through the side of a ship, just wow, through one in and out, right out the side, just, like, tears a ship in half. That'll be interesting. There's just a giant fight going on down there? Yeah. Sort of. You know, you could try barrel... You know, you could try spinning. That's a good trick. We have that law. It's called a spinal laser. Well, then I want a spinal laser. At me. I want to just... The more just explosive that I can just send something downrange and just blow a ship into pieces and just be like a Mac cannon, except, you know, different.
How goes the fight?
Oh.
Some only path to the house of the chosen.
Is literally equal in but since that's the new set we're going for, we're going to change into that. I'm really glad we got that upgrade, because... Okay. Spinal lasers. Read it. Excuse me. Come here, you. You want some of this? You want some of the... You can't handle this. Spinal lasers. That does sound absolutely awesome, though. Like, bigger isn't always better, because, like, there's a lot of problems with that. But sometimes, occasionally, you just need to build this massive cannon that just sends it. Just full send. Like an all or nothing, you know? Like the Gustav cannon that Hitler built. Like, he never used it, and that's a prime example of why you don't build ridiculously large weapons. But if we're talking fantasy, and I like the Death Star. I mean, the Death Star is great and all, but like, I want something more satisfying. I want more explosion. Something like when the Death Star actually shot, like in Rogue One, right? Like when it shot into the whatever that city was. I can't think of it. It's been a while. But like, where it's just like there's an explosion of dirt and fire and earth. Right? Like that's what I want. That's what I'm looking for. Something amazing. Also, for anybody, you know, for those who are fans of Rogue One or The Mandalorian, I think Rogue One was basically, is this a shield? Yeah, it is. Oh, hey, that's a shield I can use. Holy crap. Well, you know, not actively, but like, I don't think I didn't collect that on my Rogue, because obviously Rogue can't use. Huh. Cool. Yeah, we're gonna save that. Yeah, where is this? 90 to 122? Yeah, we're definitely gonna replace that. That's pretty dope, ladies and gentlemen. That was a pretty good treasure to pick up. But yeah, I think Rogue One proved that like people would watch Star Wars without lightsabers and Jedi. Now, granted, I was a little disappointed that, like, the blind guy, and I can't remember, you'll have to, everybody out there, you'll have to, like, not at me. Like, I'm sorry, I can't remember his name. It's been a while since I've watched the movie. But, like, I really was disappointed he didn't whip out a lightsaber. But I think in some ways the fact that he didn't and was still that effective is more impressive. I would also like to add on that when they put a bag over his head and he's like, oh, why are you blindfolding me? I'm blind, was arguably one of the funniest lines ever in a Star Wars movie. Like, that was just, I'm sorry, that was just funny. Cool.
We are the sworn defenders of the Shadowlands. Our leader, the Primus,
So he's not dead. He's just missing. Cool. So that's what I'm wondering. Is like, does the Primus gonna show up and just be like, I have been on a long journey? Oh, oh no. Weapon for you. And a weapon for you. Alright, hey, I'm trying to give you a weapon, you idiot. Ugh, fine, you don't get one. No weapon for you. I hope you die. Try to help a guy out and he just walks away from me giving him a weapon. Now, who doesn't accept a weapon from a stranger? Come on. Oh yeah, now you want to come back. Well, luckily for you, I'm still feeling in a giving mood, so here's a weapon. Go stab something.
Too far away.
Okay, there's an epitaph this way. Let's not go down and fight that one. We'll fight this one over here. I'm hoping, everybody, that we can get to at least the first rest area before in the next 12 minutes. I don't know, but let's all kind of work together and hope we can. I don't remember it being... Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Hey, I was trying to read that, sir. Excuse me. Okay. Okay, hey you. Psst, you want a good weapon? I got you. Don't worry. Don't worry about it. Where'd you get that weapon? Don't worry about it. I really can't wait to see the reunion between Draka and Thrall. And I hope it's as good as they're really making it out to be. Like, they're making it sound like it's going to be something memorable. And it better be. It really better be. Because, like, you know, I don't want them to just be like, yeah, we had this idea, but, you know, it just didn't pan out because we don't have the time and the resources, even though they have a bunch of employees, and anybody with half a second could probably make one up in a pretty decent thing. But anyway, I'm not salty. Look, is there a weapon up here? I'd like to give you guys some weapons. Is there any weapons laying around? Do you got no weapons laying around? I don't see any weapons laying around. Well, we got no weapons laying around, so we're just going to go down here. But there is one sitting on that pile over there. So that's 7. We need one more. And I know it's back there. And everybody's like, hey, just turn around and go get that one. Yeah, I get that. Right, well, it's back there, right? I wasn't crazy. I don't think I was crazy. Maybe I'm crazy. Who knows? I mean, I do basically talk to... Aha!
for the honor of the Queen.
Cool. Got our second weapon. Now, let's go here. Give you a weapon. And give you a weapon.
From time,
Could you...
how
Aha, Malefice. Come on, die, you. Why won't you just die?
Always ready to battle. Only the ship
If you could kind of make it way over here.
for the honor of the blades.
Hmm. I hate losing the critical strikes. Let's take the reclaim. We'll take this one. Choker. Head to the House of the Chosen with Draka.
Fight with strength and honor. We will crush the traitors and end this war.
So I guess we're walking? Not flying. Alright. I think we're gonna have to take this road here. Excuse me, pardon me, I'm not here. Don't mind me, I'm not really here. I'm just kinda chilling.
Chosen. Our enemies move against us. War is at hand, and victory will be ours.
Showing no fear, only respect.
You did well to pull the mortal from the arena. We could not let our enemies take them.
They have shown resilience and strength, qualities we need in these dire times.
I do like that stance, though, the fact that her axe is like her spear, I guess. I don't know what that is. Whatever you want to call that, halberd.
We have a war to wage.
Blood and thunder.
Oh, this is when... Okay, so we're going to skip this because this is her... This is the
In life, I was Draka,
afterlives.
the frost wolf clan.
So, if you want to watch that cutscene, you can go watch that later. I just don't want to waste the time.
Here, don't keep fire as witch. You need not know its patience.
Hmm.
The battle awaits us, soldiers. Ready our defenses.
Oh, yeah?
Out with it, yes, sir. Bring glory to the chosen. Those spineless traitors are fools to challenge the might of the chosen. Make it quick. Back to your post. You have your... Get moving, recruit. We are at war.
Cool. We'll just use this and just kind of... What you got there? Oh, yeah? Right here? You're acting kind of...
Will be ours.
Shows a critical problem. Let's see, we'll go this way. Anything? Ah! Hey, you. You're looking kind of sus. I knew it. He was black all along. According to Among Us, right, on a side, very random note, according to Among Us, their official Twitter account, the usual, like, or the color most often voted as for being suspicious, regardless of whether they are or not, is red. Red, for some reason, makes everybody think they're... Like, if you're red, everybody just assumes you're guilty. Man, are all of you... You're just all... Wow. That's what I thought. They're all sus. How about I just take your life? Stole your life. And this is where the thing comes. This is where the world boss spawns.
What now?
Give me something to fight.
Someone
You
who
will
attacks
not
in
compromise
this
my
drought?
position.
Preposterous! You there! Tell the Baron to scrounge up some anima if he wants his bones up.
Out of range.
Mortanis, is that the actual name of the thing? Yeah. Wonder how that went so south. Anyway. Okay, so now let's actually write our mount. Kind of get through this. Bound with purpose. Unlock your covenants for soulbind. Nice. Drill sergeant.
Show no mercy!
Bodies break. Glory is eternal.
Listen up! You lose, you hold metal to the forge! Now fight!
Ah, just like the good old days in the pit. Secular.
New orders. We march to the west.
I think Secular is the one I really like, actually. I can't remember. Mevix? Maybe. There's one character that I really like here that's like my favorite character of the whole... of all of Maldraxxus. Okay, two. I have two. Right. What's his name? Plague Doctor. The guy with the slimes. Like, he's... I just like him so much. He's so wholesome. He's absolutely insane, and, you know, his brain snapped when his house was destroyed, but I do like the fact that if you give him a hug, he hugs you back. So that's kind of nice. He's just such a good person. Crappy what happened to him, but, you know.
Good work, soldier. Inform Draco that we stand ready to fight.
Okay. Let's go back down. Okay, anyway.
From Khan, in the name of the Vice.
Ah, yeah, reach the standing stone. Okay. I wonder if this... We're gonna cast this first. Nope, doesn't work. Doesn't work. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, there we go. Aha. Cool. Got a new belt.
blade was forged by the Primus. How long has it been hidden in that stone? How goes the fight? The Plexus for Atherin. Airmere was once the Primus' apprentice. She might know more about the blade.
Cool. Well, let's go see what she knows. I really was planning on stopping here, but I just love this part so much. I think once she sends us for the thing, we might stop. I don't know. Kind of figure it out. Kind of play it by ear. Who knows? I should go to bed. My vision is starting. You ever get that point where your vision starts clouding? It starts going a little blurry every so often because you're just like so tired that you're like your eyes are just unfocusing. Yeah, me neither. Anyway, can you get me out of that pit? Thank you.
What did you break this time? Oh, can't you see I'm busy? Got something to say? Is that? It can't be. So this was the cause of all that commotion. A blade and a message from the Primus himself. Whatever his reason, a blade's no good without a hilt. Time to get to work.
Pop that thumb joint. Feels good.
New requisitions? Get going.
Okay, so this is where we're gonna take our
Nothing is given.
pause.
That includes the materials for your hilt.
Well, you know, I wouldn't have it any other way, honestly. Gotta admit, he's looking pretty dope these days. Anyway, alright. Well, let's set out. Thank you so much for being a part of the stream. I hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, if you're watching this on YouTube, hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a comment. Tell me what you liked, some of your thoughts of the video, and some of the things we talked about. Like I said, working with my friend to figure out Halo and some other things. So as soon as we have more of that, that'll be uploaded onto Twitter as well. And so I'll be making, that'll be... So again, follow me on Twitter at iGlitch, subscribe to me here on YouTube, and follow me on Twitch. All three are at iGlitch. And yeah, I hope, thank you for glitching with me, and I hope you all have a magnificent, magnificent day, night, evening, whatever the time may be. And remember, you are valued. Bye.